I mean, not. Hello, I am Ariane. This is Book Zealot. And if you've read the title, I've come up with something snazzy. This is my 2024 book plans. I have no idea what I'm going to title this, but that's the basis of it. And it might be something as simple as that in the title. I have a lot of ideas, but I just finished a book, so I'll talk about that for my January wrap-up. But it's basically about being a better reader and reading better things, because what you read matters, right? What are you feeding your brain? And so some of my ideas for January TBR, and I'll go over this another time, is so some of my goals for January were I wanted to read a book on health. I wanted to learn something new. I wanted to read a classic. I wanted to read a book on faith, and I wanted to unhaul at least 4 books. And of course, I had the spin. Oh, you can't see it, but it's over here. And I have currently read 3 of those books. 3 of those books. That sounds like a fail, but it really isn't. I got a lot read. And I wanted to talk about this little piece of paper that I had, and I need some help. I need your suggestions for this. Now, my original idea was that I'm going to read what I own. And when I read what I own, I'm going to mark it off. I'm coloring it in. Now, these are only books that I'm reading and unhauling, not books that I'm reading and deciding to keep. This month, there might be 2. I'm not sure yet. I need to sleep on it. I need to think about whether or not they're books that I will actually want to reread, or if I'm just wanting to hang on to them because I enjoyed them, which I normally don't do. But I enjoyed them enough where I think I might want to keep them, reread them. I don't know. Now my question is, and this is where I need your help. Should I also color in the books that I've started to read, decided to DNF, and I'm definitely unhauling them? Should I color a book in because they're my books and I'm getting them out of the house, but I didn't read them? Or should I circle the books that I've DNF'd and I'm unhauling? I need your help. Please let me know what you think I should do with that. Okay, I'll put that up later. Okay, so that's number 1. And I was thinking too, so every month I am going to have some different goals. So every single month I probably won't read a book on health. Every single month I probably won't read a classic. So I have some plans for 2024. Read my own books, of course. Finish the series Left Behind. I think I have 3 more books. And if I don't read them, I just need to unhaul them and get them out because they're not scripturally accurate. They're not well written. Anyway, I don't know. Less booktube, YouTube time, and more reading. More reading. I am trying to leave a lot of comments for everybody though. Read elimination books. So I have my 2 shelves in my bedroom that I need to get read and unhauled. And I need to read more Christian books because I have a lot of books that are faith-based, and I need to read them. I mean, either read them or get them out. I'm obviously participating in Historathon. I will be participating in Big Book Summer. Then, of course, there's Jane Austen July. there's Dickens along, because that was a 2-year read-a-thon, read-along process. You know, Dickens didn't write small books. Then there's Victober, which last Victober I didn't participate at all, which probably surprises me more than you. Buzzword-a-thon. Now, last year I think I read 2, maybe. Here's what I've noticed about Buzzword-a-thon. A lot of the recommendations, I don't have any books for those prompts, or which is really weird. Is that a genre thing? I don't know. Okay, so for instance, January. There, like you own, that is their ball, or they are, there. I don't have any books. Not a one. In my over 600, close to 700 books of unread books, I don't have a single book. Oh, that's not true. I think I had one. Let There Be Light. But it was nonfiction, and I didn't want to read it for January. Okay, so I had one. I had one book. One nonfiction book. And yeah. Okay, so then February is supposed to be positive word. Now, I am going to fit one of my other books into this one. Now, if you've already seen it, if you haven't, go check it out. It's my February TBR. I'm going to fit in Dr. Wardle's School as a positive word, because school was positive for the most part to me. The process of education, of learning, the love of learning was not killed out of me, thankfully. So that's going to be my positive word. I know other people are going to be thinking like, girl, you crazy. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's all right with me. So that every month will be something different. My goals will be something different. And I'm hoping that, well, I have big plans. Let me just say my eyeballs are probably bigger than my time. My time, anyway, we'll just see. And I'll go over, you know, my brand new book tracker journal thing. And, oh, I have a buddy read for middle grade March. I'm so excited. Okay, so I will announce that later as well, unless you freeze framed it and looked and cheated and looked. And now we need to talk about no buy and no spending for books for 2023. Let me just say, in one respect, it was fantastic. In another respect, it was horrible. So, number one, did I spend a lot of money on books for 2023? No, I did not. I did great in not spending a lot of money on books. Do you see where this is going? Okay. I did, however, spend too much money on going out to eat, on quilt fabrics, and on yarn. Yes, I did. Now, I say too much, more than I wanted to spend. So when I calculated everything, now, my husband does not care. I am very thrifty. Somebody told me I was stingy. Okay, side note, let me just say that real quick. Someone I won't name said that I was stingy because I recommended putting their extra sauce with like rice or pasta or something because, honey, I have been poor. I know what it's like to go without food for long periods of time. I know what it's like to live off of non-sweet sun tea for a very long time. So if you want to call me stingy, that's okay, but I say it's frugal. Okay. Anyway, that's my little side note. Can I just say that the amount of money that I spent on fabric, yarn, and going out will now be going to either savings, our moving fund, or books. Now, it's not going to be the whole amount. So for instance, January of 2023, I spent $192.82 on garbage. Just stuff that didn't need to be spent. So I'm putting some of that in savings. And Prometheus and I have decided that we will buy 1 to 2 books every month if we so choose. However, I'm boycotting thrift books right now, so they're not getting my money. We had our January order. I was still disappointed with them. So we're physically going to the bookstore and buying books. But I'm not going to places like Half Price unless we can get a really good deal. But we're only buying 1 to 2 books each month. That's it. So we're going to have to be very particular in our selections, in our choices. Right, Sadie? Right. Okay. Now for February, I spent $244.82. So part of that money will be going to books, and the rest of it will be going into savings, or like I said, our moving fund. So I was thinking every single month I'll tell you like what I spent because some months were crazy. Like May of 2023 was crazy. So, and so is July. And part of that is I'm going to blame Felicia with Little Prairie Reads, because Little Prairie Library, I'm sorry, Felicia, I always forget the name of your channel. She did a video, I think, on pens and ink, and we like fountain pens and we like the inks, and I went crazy. Anyway, I tried to restrain myself. So I think I lasted a month or two. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. But anyways, I busted. I didn't bust the bank, but when I totaled it all up, I was like, oh, ouch, no. I shouldn't have spent that much. Okay. So instead of restricting myself from no buy books, which just made me spend ridiculously in other areas, I'm going to let myself buy books. That is where my true love is, and so that's just the way it's going to be. I also want to say, I know that $192.82 is not a lot of money for some people, and it's a lot of money for other people. I don't like living frivolously, and so 2023 felt too frivolous. Okay, so anyways, I was thinking about having each month I'll put what I felt like we overspent for 2023, and then we will have a very small book haul of Prometheus and I sharing which books we decided to buy. So that will be coming up in February. Prometheus and I will do a video of our books, the books that we selected, and then you already have the total for January, and then I'll give the total for February next month for February. Anyways, so need your help with this. Let me know. Whoops. this. And I hope this interests you. Please leave a comment below and let me know how much money did you spend last year on books. Do you know? And what you plan on doing for 2024. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day and joining us. Please leave a comment and just say hey. Thanks. Bye.